All right, Dad. I went out and caught a swarm. My hair looks like a mess. It's definitely in the 80s. It's supposed to storm in a couple of hours, but has been sunny all day long. So I had a friend. My friend Zach called me or let me know that there was a swarm outside of his workplace in Ellicott City on a tree, and they needed it to be removed ASAP. And I'm kind of in this yes man stage right now. So I was like, even though I'm a little under the weather and sick, I was like, yes, let's go do that. So I got it. I found the queen. I put her in a clip. She was very wily. Okay, it took me a couple of tries to find her, but I finally got her, covered up on a sheet, threw them in, not literally threw them, but put them in the back of the truck and hauled them all the way over here. So my mentor told me, Ron told me, that I can install them straight into the new hive, which is the only one I have left. Woo, sweating. And keep the door closed for a couple of days, feed them 1-to-1 sugar syrup, and they should be set. I'm not sure. Now, like I said, the queen is very wily, and while I was trying to like clip her, she literally flew off and went back onto the tree where they were kind of like hanging out. So I'm hoping she doesn't fly away in the midst of me trying to install her in this hive. But let's get started because, like I said, it's supposed to rain in a little bit, and I want to get them in here. There's still some leftover bees that were underneath of the sheet when I wrapped them up. So let's just get started here. Box is full of bees. Wow, they are all clustered around the clip. They are all clustered around the clip. It's looking good though. They're very calm. They're very calm. The only problem I'm thinking I might have is that I don't have any frames that have any drawn comb on them. And that is the only thing that I'm worried about, is that I don't have anything for them to call home, like this is mine. And to kind of keep them there other than locking them in there for a couple of days and feeding them. So hopefully they decide to stay and not do like an after swarm and leave me. Don't leave me. I like you. I want you to stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They really don't need this many. This one's barely empty and used, so I think I'm just gonna... Come on, lady. Yep, there you go. I'm gonna take that one away. I'll give them their busiest frames that they've sort of settled on. Gentle, gentle. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? She's not on here. But they are just very calm. Probably just happy to have a home, to be honest with you. All right, you ready? This is the clip. She's in here. She's trapped, and they're doing a really good job coming to our aid. I'm going to set her on top, and I'll let her go in just a little bit. Let me get the rest of these ladies in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll do like an 8-frame nuke. How about that? Do like an 8-frame nuke. Just to get them started. I don't, hold on. I've learned my lesson, and I don't want to put the frame on the very far end really uptight close to the wall, because then they don't do anything with it. So in a regular kind of nuke, or not nuke, but 8-frame box, you'd sort of squish all the frames, leaving just the smallest space. You squeeze all the frames into the middle and leave just a small space on the edge. Not a lot, but just a little bit. I have this old follower board Is this the old one? Where's the new one I had? This is the old one, I believe. Oh, no, it's not. This one fits nicely. Oh, I guess I didn't take that one down with me. This one has a little bit of space on the edges, but I'm hoping that they don't go on the other side and they just kind of stay in there, even though they are a new colony into the space. Alright, we're going to take this away. I don't want you to have that. Alright, ladies. A couple of dead bees got squished, it looks like, as I was closing. Look how calm they are. They're just gently kind of flying around. Shake them out. Looks good. Might leave this out just to give them a little bit to find her. I'm going to follow board this up right here like this. Leave a little bit of space. There is such a huge gap there. That has me worried. What if I just sort of half the space a little bit, and then there's not as much space on each side? We'll see how that goes. Not feeling confident about that, but we shall see. They are bald on her. Do I have my phone with me? Let me take a video. Look at that. She's in there. If I could set this camera up, I would, so that you could see me release her. Let's see. Let's see if we can. Come on, ladies. Oh, it would be helpful if I... It's such a weird feeling when you feel how much vibrations. She's not marked. Oh, she's in there. She's a big, beautiful one. Sorry, I keep putting this other frame. There she is. Can you see her in the top? Spot the queen. Let's play Spot the Queen. Ah! It would be helpful if I kept her in frame. Huge abdomen. Alright. Let me put this phone down so I can get her in. Boop. Alright, ladies. You're doing so good. I'm sweating to death out here. Hot, hot, hot. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad. You know what I might do? Here, I got an idea. Just to make sure she doesn't fly away as soon as I open this thing. Let me pull this follower board out. Let me release her at the bottom. Maybe she'll stay. She'll crawl underneath. Okay, ready? There she is. No, no, don't fly out. No, 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 where is she going? Holy 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 no, 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 no. Oh, I think she just flew out. No. I think she just flew out. I couldn't keep her in there. She was determined. Oh, F me. Oh, man. She was determined. Only thing I can do is hope that she flies back over here. Oh, man. Well, that sucks. I did really good catching her. I see they have all their Nazanoff glands going on. The only thing I can hope is that she comes back. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. I'll keep watching. Man, is there a better way to release queens? She was a wily one. Well, dang. The only thing I can think of is to close this up, give it a second, close it up, and then I'm going into my other hive tomorrow. I might have to give them a frame of brood and see if they can raise a queen. Daggone, she was like, no, I'm out. I'm out. I don't want to be here. I'm so sad about it. French. Maybe she'll follow their Nazanoff gland and make the and she'll come back. I'm not feeling confident about it. Oh, golly days. Let me call my mentor. She was a wily one. Should have known. I should have known. Are they heading anywhere particular? Hey, oh, wait, hold on. Audio, speaker. Hey, Ron.
There you are.
Hey. Well, that is a stinker. She was swift. She was swift. She was so quick. Honestly, though, I'm looking around and they're not going anywhere. I don't see them heading in any certain direction. They're all just sort of staying here. They're very concerned still about the clip, even though she's not in it. She's not in it, ladies. She left me. She said nope. And she left me. But I was sad about it. They're not really going anywhere, though. So that's why I'm thinking maybe she did come back. Maybe she did come back. Let's hope. We can only hope, right? I'm going to close it up. She's definitely not on that side. I want to see if this clip stays in here because they are very interested in this clip. I don't think this clip will go down underneath of it. I'm so sad. Oh, that was almost a perfect swarm catch. Almost a perfect catch. I see them marching over that direction. Is she on the front? No, there's no bees down there. I'm thinking, bro, she did come back. Dad, I'm thinking she came back. I'm gonna be the half full optimistic. I'm gonna be the optimistic here. And hope that she did come back. Alright, ladies. Does this clip kind of go on top? No, I can't close it without the clip. All right, with the clip in the way. I don't know how. I guess you just. Come on, lady. She's stuck. I don't want them to be concerned with the clip. Let's cover the clip. I'm watching them. They really do seem. Sorry, I crushed a couple of bees while I was closing this up. Seem to be wanting to stay. She would be hard to miss, like if she was on top, because she's actually very large. I was thinking that maybe I was, it's always a possibility that you could be catching a virgin queen, if there was a multiple swarm happening. However, she was very big, so I don't think that's the case. I'm not using smoke because since they don't necessarily have a home, I don't want them to. I mean, they are using their Nasonoff glands. They are like fanning. They're saying, come in, come home. That's what makes me think that maybe she is. See them? They're fanning. They're saying, come in. Oh, let's pray. Let's pray that she came home, that she decided to stay. Even so, that was so crazy. I still feel like it was even if she still is in there. This was literally almost a perfect swarm catch. Daggone if I didn't screw that up. Next time I will. I will have to keep her in there. They're fanning, and I kind of don't want to. If they're calling their people there, I don't want to lose any more bees. Like I said, I'm looking around. They're not really going anywhere. There's a bunch of trees here. They're not flying towards the trees. They're not attracted to anywhere except for here. I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait to find her again. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is, I don't know. This, catching a swarm is, I don't know. It's out of this world, man. I'm hyped. Yeah, that was super cool. Ooh, somebody's doing a waggle dance. What you trying to tell him? You better not be trying to tell him to leave. Show him the waggle dance. You see your waggle dance? Waggle, waggle, waggle. She better not be telling them that they better leave my hive. The queen better be in here. No, they're starting to settle. I see it's a little less bees. It's a little less bees. I panicked a little bit. I called Ron, but I think Ron's right. I think she went back in. This waggle dancer. Look at that. They're kind of chasing her around, following her. I'm sure learning what she's trying to tell them. Hopefully it's that queen is in here and not somewhere else. Look at that big fat drone. Did you see him? My drones here are beefy. They be some beefy boys. I'm gonna take a. They're just here. They're not flying around anywhere else. What are you ladies doing? So look at that one right there. He's covered in pollen or something. Or she is covered in pollen. Let me make sure they're not going anywhere. They're not flying anywhere else. No, they are in. Look at that beefy boy. You can always tell the drones because they're giant. They're like almost like bumblebees, where you look at them and you're like, how are you, with that size, how are you able to fly right now? How are you flying? How are you carrying around that weight? You beefy. All right, ladies. The rest of you guys who don't get in, you're about to get left behind for real, for real. Get your booties in the hive or you will be left. I'm closing it up. She must be over in that corner somewhere because they seem to be drawn specifically to that space. That's assuming she's in there and they're not just confused about life. I put the sugar water in there. There's still a bunch flying around. They're not going anywhere else. They're only going towards here. It's really strange, honestly, because while all the outside bees really want to go in, and I mean, they really want to go in, they're all hovered around this vent right here. If I open this up to allow these outside bees to go in, the inside bees want to come out. So is the queen in there? Did she fly off? They're not going anywhere else. They're not going anywhere else. Or did she fly back in there and the bees are just confused? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Are they attracted to me? Hold up. Hi. Do I smell good? Do I smell like a queen? I got a bunch of them following me around. I must smell really good. Bro, no joke. They are like following me. What if I have the queen on me? Wouldn't that be a crazy story? No, I've got a few that think I smell really nice, apparently. I think they're mostly staying around this vent. They really want in. And I would let them in. Except the ones that are in want to come out. A strange phenomenon. It is so strange when bees land on you. You can immediately feel it because they vibrate. It is the strangest feeling when I was picking up the swarm and I was scooping them off the tree. You can feel your whole hand vibrating as you're touching them. They weren't upset. They weren't aggravated. They weren't trying to sting me or anything as I was gathering them up. It was like vibrating electricity without the electricity, without the shock, without the sting. Oh man, look at them. Let me take a video of them on the screen because they are, I feel so terrible. They look very agitated that they just can't get in. I feel the breeze picking up. which means these poor ladies that are stuck outside, unfortunately, are likely going to get stuck in the storm that's on its way. Beautiful, 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 beautiful queen. She was very wily while I was trying to catch her, so honestly, I should have known better. Excuse me. Like I said, getting over a cold. Dad, what I should have done was I should have had a spray bottle of sugar syrup, and I should have sprayed did a little light misting spray on the clip. That probably would have binded her wings a little bit, and then kept her from flying, and then released her from the clip. Ah, you learn, right? This is a learning thing. It's a learning experience. Golly days, they're hovering around that vent. I'm sorry, ladies. I wish I could let you in, but the ladies inside, come out. Look at that beefy drone. You see him? He's right there. Beefy. Look how dark he is. Did you see how dark he is in comparison to the other bees? I mean, looking at my other bees. They're doing great as always. Never had any issues with these ladies, man. They have been just perfect since the day I got them. Thank you, Miss Diane, for giving me some brilliant bees. All right, well, I closed up shop. Time to clean up. I'll clean up. It's hot as all get out of here. We're about to have a thunderstorm here. I can see the leaves flipping over, doing that little storm flip that they usually do when it's getting ready to storm. I feel bad for all the ladies and the couple of dudes that are left out. I did give them a chance to get in, though. It's not my fault. I did. I gave them a chance to go in. They chose not to. So now I'm going to clean up, step away, and we're having the bee class hosted at our house tomorrow. So I'll be going back in tomorrow, check on my first hive, my first babe over there. And then I guess we'll check on this swarm tomorrow, see what we can see. If she's not in there, or I'm not even quite sure how you would check on them because she's just so new. Maybe I'll have to come back in a couple more days. I might have to steal a brood frame from my first hive to give to my second hive. It has like some young eggs on it, and hopefully they can raise a new queen. But I really don't want to buy a queen if I don't have to. My first hive is thriving, so I'm hoping that'll probably be the route that we go. But even so, if we did that, it would be 16 days from whatever day I give them that brood, at the least, to raise a queen. So anyways, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to clean up. Dad, I love you. Thanks for coming on this ride with me. And it was a ride. Roller coasters, man. I'm telling you. But super exciting. All right. I love you. Bye. All right. So it's been like an hour, maybe an hour and a half since I've closed this up. And it almost looks like they're clustering next to the vent, the roof vent. They've all just sort of gathered there. And with the mix up with the queen, is the queen there? I don't know. Do I open it back up? Do I wait? I am unsure. My husband's mowing the grass in the background, but I went ahead. They were so calm on the side. They'd all settled down. I decided to kind of scoop them up, open this, and they can get underneath this follow board just a little bit, just barely squeeze through. And so I open it up. All these ladies are over here using their signals to call the rest of the bees in. And there was a good amount on the outside. And I honestly think they're all gone. They're not on this side. They're all making their way inside the box. I don't think the queen can get up on this side. And once I close this up, I'm hoping that they don't come on this side of the follow board, but I guess we'll find out. Maybe tomorrow when I go in. but there was just too many of them to leave them outside. And like I said, it's supposed to rain tonight. I just want to make sure that I give the most that I can, the best chance of getting into the box. There was just too many for me not to give them a chance. So look at all of them down there, calling all the ladies in. There's a lot excuse me, there's a lot less flying around outside the box now. As you can see, just a handful, just a few. I'm gonna give it another minute for them to go into the box and then officially close it up. And official for real, any scragglers left. Sorry ladies, but you're gonna be stuck outside for the night in the rain. Okay, just missed the tail end of it. What I ended up doing was opening the door to the smallest, babiest amount. She's doing her Nasenopland thing, but it is the smallest amount you can possibly think of. The worker bees can barely fit through. I don't think a queen bee can fit through there. I don't think a drone could fit through there. But the worker bees just sort of barely squeeze by, and I think honestly that helped a lot. That helped a lot. Because the rest of the stragglers that were outside that didn't make it in, they're just barely fitting in here. Hopefully I get a video of one of these ladies squeezing in and squeezing out, and then you can get an idea of how much they kind of have to flatten themselves to get through that little crack. It's very tiny. And that mama was huge. They're kind of struggling to get through. I can't imagine her being able to fit through there. This is the morning after the swarm capture. There is a bit of a traffic jam because I never opened the door any farther. But it looks like they're doing fine. And some of them are even doing orientation flights. So as scared as I am to open it up all the way and give more access, that they're doing orientation flights at all leads me to believe that they're saying that this is home. So I'm gonna open the door. Because clearly it looks like they are happy. My B-class people, my Con-Ed people, they're coming in a couple of hours to help me with my other hive. And I don't really know if we'll go into this one since it's been less than 24 hours since they've been in there. So I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on it, but they look calm and they look happy. Alright, so I opened the door about halfway. A lot of bees came out, like a lot of bees came out and were hanging out on the landing board. They're not really going anywhere, and I've already seen them starting to clean out their dead. I really feel like they're, and like if you look at them all, I'm watching their flying here. It's not chaotic. It's not tornado-ish, as if they're gathering to leave. It looks to me like they're orientation flights. They're kind of flying around, looking at their surroundings, figuring out where the sun is, if there's any significant land markers. To me, it looks like they're settling that this is going to be their new home. There's a lot of activity because I'm sure there's a lot of flying bees that need to figure out that this is home now. But to me, they look very calm. And there's a lot of them, but they gotta figure out their new home. So I'm excited. I think by tomorrow, if not later today, who knows, they might be bringing in pollen. If I see pollen going in, then you'll know. They've still got wax building to do. I didn't have any drawn combs, so. But they do have sugar water. I am feeding them, so they've got resources to start wax building. And yeah, they're just doing their figure 8. Just all around the door, so looks good to me.